Welcome to Aaron's Vape Spot. I know yesterday after I did my vape box review, I was going to talk about the mod I had gotten my boyfriend. That was retailed for $100 and I got it on sale for $75. Sorry, I just woke up and felt like doing a YouTube video. I'm strange. Don't ask me why I'm doing this early when I look like shit, but I gotta work later. I gotta work 3 to 11 today anyway, so I figured get the review. But I will show you guys. It is a single 18650 battery. Inside are 2 gears. The bigger one extends the pin inside the top part. I'm like so tired right now. Well, I just woke up. I'm trying to wake up and do this. Alright, and then the bottom gear pin stops the battery from actually rattling. Like I said, 18650 battery, single. When he first got this, he didn't tighten the bottom gear on this part, so of course the battery would rattle inside of it and scrape up. Firing pin, spring loaded, of course. Negative to the firing pin, positive to the 510 pin up in the top. I'm going to take my RDA off of my Legend. Put it on top of this bad boy. I've been addicted to vaping the sponsor, which is the pink strawberry chewy candy. I've been addicted to vaping this one. This one is like yummy. It ain't that steep, but I like it. Alright, let me check my. I'll show you all the build. These are Mad Rabbit coils. I pick them so randomly. I pick 2 coils randomly out of the whole thing, so I can't tell you. Fresh cotton, white cotton. Actually, since it's fresh white cotton, and I dry burned my coils, I'm gonna do the Uni-Do today. I'm gonna bring them both with me to work. The Uni-Do does smell good though, in all honesty. And my boyfriend has the frappe. The caramel frappe. By High Class Vapor Co. Alright. Make sure. I keep on like loosening it. There we go. Alright. I'll show you with the top off. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. So that's all nice and wet. No pun intended. But the cotton's all nice and wet, wicked up. Let's see. It's not a bad mod to me, to be honest. Oh, well, it's 1.5 is what it says right here. Oh, excuse me. I never really went into real detail about a mech mod. The only thing to me that is weird is how you can lay this like straight up like this, and the fire button is so level with the bottom top. No, it doesn't lock. It's so level with it, you can just sit it straight up and down and it doesn't fire. So you can have it on a slant if you have like a special base type of thing. But the only weird thing about this that I particularly don't care for is how these ridges are like there. It kind of makes my hand feel weird holding it. But it's not bad. If he don't start using this, I'm going to end up using it. But let me know if you think he might be right. He's looking to get more power out of this. The batteries are good. They're brand new batteries. He uses his for his single 18650 wall crawler right now. Is what he uses. Is he right? Is it maybe the wiring? The coils itself, they're not just a single coil, a single wire wrap. They're more so a like fancier type of coil. When he had a mechanical mod, and we did have it with an RDA, and we were building our own coils. We weren't doing nothing fancy like what you can get now. He was getting that power that he was looking for. So that's what I'm wondering. Is it the fact that I can't even speak. What I'm asking is, do you guys think that will actually help? Is if we do a single wire coil? And if so, what gauge wire should I get? And then how many wraps I should get? I'm special. I'm about to open it. But other than that, it's fine for me. I just don't like the gripping. The gripping feels weird, and it's kind of a heavy RDA. Not RDA. Shit. It is kind of like a heavy feeling mod. So for me, I'm not really caring for it. Man, this is the bad boy I bought him for his 2-year anniversary gift. And I kid you not, it did have the little dog tag on it. But the dog tag, with the, as you know, with this mod, it comes on a little chain type thing. And it just hangs there. I think it was right about, bear with me, yeah, right here. It was hanging right here. Or on the other side, one of the sides, it was hanging on, and it was rubbing against the battery. So we took it off, and actually the little chain part broke. We still have the dog tag, but I kid you not, this mod retailed at Wesley's for $100. And when I asked them what the price was, they said $75, and because I took a picture of all the mech mods they had. And me personally, if I were to get a mech mod, I might get the because I like smooth feeling mods, is the, bear with me, Karma 2 kit. I might actually end up getting that, and I think it comes with this Tsunami RDA. So I might end up getting me, even though I have my Legend, I'll use this at work. But if I'm at home vaping, I'm going to actually get some more batteries. And if I'm at home vaping, then hell yeah, I'm going to definitely get the Tsunami kit. I actually might I might take this with me. I'm not sure. No, that's kind of a heavy mod to be carrying with me. I end up dropping it, and I end up being sad because I spent $75 on this bad boy. Not really sure what else to go into detail about. Mech mods are pretty simple, but like I said, this isn't a hybrid mech mod. This is a standard mech mod. I was smart. I'm not a be newbie vapor. I'm not experienced. Yes, I've been vaping for 3 years and almost 2 months, so I do know the safety of the RDAs with mech mods in general, or the 510 pin, and I will show you my 510 pin, just so you guys don't freak out saying, oh my god, she's using a 510 pin that isn't, protruded. My 510 pin is protruded. Very little bit. It's a little bit protruded. But as you can tell, it is still protruded. It's not flat. It's not even with the pin itself. Well, whatever you want to call this. The base itself, it is protruded. The Geek Vape Athena is the same way. I do know with mech mods, hybrid mech mods and mech mods in general, this is a little bit of a safety, has a safety feature to it because it has this. But if it was a straight hybrid mech mod where the RDA was touching the battery and getting straight power, which that's what I might end up doing for him for Christmas probably, or his birthday, it's actually getting him one that is just straight power. I do know the 510 pin has to be touching. If I don't know anything, I go to another experienced vapor and ask them. I'm not gonna deal with a mech mod blowing up in my hand and me ending up in the hospital without a hand. Hell no. I'm pretty smart about that, and I did do my research. So, anybody who watches this who doesn't use mech mods, understand, please. Do battery safety and research the mod before you actually buy it. When he told me he wanted this, he's been wanting one of these for a while. I do know that much. And I researched it. I looked on YouTube and I watched videos about it to make sure that it had the 510 pin attached to it and not just straight RDA to battery. So please, do your research. So I don't want anybody to have a mod, like any kind of mod, blow up in their face. Because with hybrid mods, if you put the battery in backwards, it's still going to fire regardless. Because the RDA is touching the fire button, the battery, and the battery is touching the fire pin. I remember a couple years ago where this guy had put his, I want to say he was using a mech mod and he used, I think it was a tank. If y'all vapors remember that video come out where this guy literally had put his mod in his pocket because I think he put the battery, from what I saw. And the battery wasn't really up close, but from what I saw, I think the dude had put the battery in wrong, and it was a hybrid mech mod. And the thing blew his mouth, his hand. He got damaged from it. And it's because of battery safety for one. For two, he probably was using a tank which doesn't have the 510 pin out a little bit protruding. So I am safely using this mech mod. Don't think I'm not. I just showed you guys the pin on my RDA is protruded. It has the 510 pin in here, and it's not straight battery to RDA. So I'm playing it smart. I make sure all my RDAs are like that. Alright, until next time. Peace.